and to get wins against good teams now. So, but today we're going to be taking on Oklahoma. But first, let's go around the country real quick. So nothing really happened since State played Purdue. They won. Obviously, we lost to Oregon, so we fell back 11 spots. What's funny is Oregon's not even ranked yet. Heisman watch, nothing changed. Derek Meadows still at the top. It only had 39 receiving yards. Players of the week, Sky Presley of San Jose State, Isaac Ford for Tulane. So yeah, this is where the season's really going to start for all the other schools across the nation. Got another tough one today against Oklahoma. So let's check out their roster, and then we'll just get straight into the gameplay, y'all. So here are the Sooners. So Nick Kai, junior quarterback. But look at the speed, man. 97 speed at a QB. That's pretty insane, actually. Daniel Bray, 88 overall, 97 speed. Javen Boggs, impact player at wide receiver. That impressed, but, you know, again, with the sliders up, it's going to be a much more dynamic and difficult challenge. Tackles are not good. Offensive line's actually pretty bad. I ain't going to lie. Sooners need to up their recruiting, that's for sure. Defensive ends aren't that good. Inside of the defensive line's pretty stout. Wow, look at the speed at corner. Holy moly. That's actually insane. Pretty damn good secondary. This is a must win. Can't start out the season 0-2 if we want to win a second consecutive national championship. So let's lock in and get straight into it.
Hi everybody, this is Brad Nessler. With me as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the Oregon State Beavers and the Oklahoma Sooners. We're ready to bring you what should be one intense football game. And here come the Sooners. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
Oregon State needs a big game from their talented running back. I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory. But Lee, it's going to be very close.
I picked my winner this morning. Here we go.
Oregon State will win this one, sweetheart.
All right, boys. Time to shine. Let's go.
Kicks it off. Bray fields it at the 9. And he's taken down. They come out in a nickel. He drops back, steps up.
Look at Johnson.
Complete.
Oh my God, Bioffy. What a terrible angle, bro. Lock in, man.
They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Across the middle. It's a bad snap.
Here we go. 3rd and 12.
Number 16 is back in the gun.
391.
Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going left. Has it to the senior. Number 16 lines up in the shotgun. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down. 3 wideouts here. Back to pass. Wants to get it out on the screen. He's
wide open.
Field. Tackle. Going with the shotgun here. Here's the give. And he's going to lose yard. The Sooners set up in the gun. He lets it go. And it's caught. Oklahoma comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking.
There we go. Johnson came to play today, y'all. Let's go, man.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running back is.
Field goal. Here comes the special teams unit.
you want to start a podcast, this is the only tool you need. Try it for free today.
Today, business happens virtually everywhere. That's why you need Supermobile from T-Mobile. The best plan on the best network. A first-of-its-kind plan that lets you run your business from your phone like never before. In moments of high demand, T-Mobile's network adapts to put your business connection first with built-in security to keep your business your business.
Supermobile, the best business plan on the best network.
You won't believe where I am.
Columbus Aviators are in town trying to keep hope alive for their postseason life as the Birmingham Stallions take the field looking to continue their surge with Joel. On 3rd and 4. Up top he goes for David Davis and a first down.
This is great timing. So he understands where he wants to go with the football right now, and he just gets it out of his hand immediately. Doesn't really worry about that corner on the outside. He knows that he's got a completion as long as it's on time, and it was. And David Davis is able to corral that one. And they've some run game going here today.
3rd and 7. Pressure up the middle. DTR just hoisting it downfield, looking for his man Mickens, and that pass is intercepted. He heaved it up with pressure in his face, and DJ Miller Jr. has his second pick of the year.
He had pressure right in his face. You can tell DTR trying to backpedal to give his receiver, Jaden Mickens, a chance at a 50-50 ball down the field, and you can tell Mickens just lost his footing. DJ Miller comes up with the pick. What a huge stop here for Columbus early.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
So we go from the 46.
180. What's that?
Play action. McClendon jumps it over the middle. Big man is open. It's Chris Glazer. All the way to the 45. The 306-pounder rumbling for a first down.
Formation here. He's lined up as a tight end, okay? So here he is right here. And watch him hide, and then he just is out into the route. And then he catches the ball beautifully for the big man. I tell you, that is what gets the sideline going, right? You got a big man catch for a first down. Good
play in the backfield.
180. What's that?
Tame Martin in motion on 3rd and 2. And it's intercepted. He threw it right into the crowd and right into the hands of Stephen Gilmore. Taken away by Birmingham, and McClendon threw it right into his lap. The move, and Jalen McClendon's 5th interception of the year delivered on a platter to Stephen Gilmore. And the Stallions defense takes it away.
Hey, what's that?
Mickens in motion, 3rd and 8. Pressure again, ball is out. Loose ball on the field, and it's covered up by Noah Henderson of Birmingham.
You going out? 180. What's that?
Play action, McClendon in trouble, down he goes. That pocket collapsing quickly, and Isaiah Coe with his 2nd sack of the year.
Mid-season signing by this Birmingham team, and watch him just get right up the field. Beautiful work on the guard. And Montero, number 67, just could not get in front of him, and he got to McClendon before McClendon had any chance in the backfield.
For 39 in his career in college from 40-plus yards. 93 made field goals in his career. The former walk-on lines it up from 48, and that field goal is right down the middle with plenty on it from Jonah Dolmas. Welcome to the UF.
Hey, what's that?
From the 16 on 1st down. There's that quick toss you were talking about, and it's Mickens in open space. Mickens across the 35 and down to the 40-yard line. Good start for Birmingham
to create some defensive movement. So watch this defense just go a little bit to the left side, and then DTR goes back to Mickens on the right side. That's exactly what they needed to do right there. Get the ball out of his hands, get aggressive against.
Yep. Orlando set.
DTR got a man open. There's Davis with the catch. Ducks out of bounds near the 20-yard line.
Good route right here from David Davis. He gets to that corner, and there's just not enough depth from the nickelback, Kendrick Whitehead, who gets stuck underneath that route, and that's a beautiful throw from DTR to Davis. And they're finally now moving the ball and keeping some of that pressure.
Arrived is 3 for 4. This from 36 yards. And the 36-yard try is fading left, and it's no good. And Birmingham cannot cash in, and the head coach not happy. Such a Joel Clack, Jenny Taft on the sideline, Dean Blandino in our rules center. I'm Kevin Kugler. First down and 10. McClendon in trouble. Down he goes. He tried to slam on the brakes, and he looked up, and right in his face was Kobe Jones.
Kobe's rush, and you're trying to block that defensive end with a tight end. That is not going to work out well for you as an offense. And Gunnar Oaks, number 84, just gets run by. McClendon is trying to get a little half roll.
He's told Jenny just trying to get Dorian Thompson-Robinson back in rhythm. He was kind of out of sync in that first half. Third down and 10.
There you go.
Pressure again, and down he goes. He has been under constant siege as Jacoby Windman, who was just signed this week, gets his first sack.
So Adrian Ely, number 10, he's trying to fill the shoes of Mason Brooks. He's going to be your right tackle, and we've seen this pressure now several times from that side. Just no chance. And he's going to play left tackle over there, so a little bit of a patchwork offensive line right now for Birmingham.
Hey, what's up?
And 2nd and 7. Man pressure, and he finds Mickens on the sideline to the 41 of Columbus. That's a first down for Jaden Mickens, DTR's favorite target.
Well, as we know, it starts all with the protection. So this offensive line, they do their job here, and they present a clean pocket for Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who can just get to that first read. And there's Mickens. Again, Mickens is a guy who's his favorite target. Last short passes. And it's similar on the other side of the ball with the Birmingham defense. I keep saying, hey, get up near the line of scrimmage. Well, Columbus, same thing. Take away those early completions, those quick completions. If they're able to do that, this pass rush will get home on DTR.
Hey, Jay, you got to go. Sit on. Hey, what's up?
On the roll. Time. He'll throw to the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Jordan Thomas. He could have fair caught that touchdown, and Birmingham on top.
Talk about it. I told you to get to the middle.
Check everything off your thrill list with FanDuel Casino's Rewards Club. And with weekly bonus packs, players get more for their money, with more chances and more thrills.
Calling all Thrillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
Go farther in the all-new Jeep Cherokee Hybrid with over 500 miles of range with no plug needed.
Bye, Billy.
So you can get all the way to the river. And back again.
I love this play design. Thomas from this right side, so he's lined up as the tight end right here, and then he's just going to sneak through as Thompson rolls out to the right, and then the defense just loses him right there. He's trying to get that almost a screen back to the left side, and Jordan Thomas is wide open, and you're right. He could have fair caught that one, and he's got some time to throw, almost 4.5 seconds, and they're able to get the ball down the field for a touchdown on the take. Crowder, they've just held him in check.
2nd down, on the ground again, swallowed up in the backfield. Waiting for a hole to open that never did. Zaquandre White ran right into the arms of Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson has been really good here today, but you see all these Stallions up near the line of scrimmage, and it's just a total whiff. The guard and Toa, 35, the fullback, just completely whiff on the linebacker, and there's Deontay Johnson, and he's the beneficiary. He's in the backfield for another stop.
18.
180! What's up? Hey, Z! Come on!
Trey White to get that first down. It was completed short of the sticks. Here you see Birmingham, they're going to roll back into a cover 2, try to disguise that coverage a little bit. McClendon gets to the check down, and White, he's going to be short at contact, but then the extra fight right here, he's able to just get himself loose, spinning to the left, Kevin Sure wants that stop. Laser. You know, at some point, you've got to just throw the ball down the field.
3rd down and 5. Bring a little pressure, it's picked up. The quick toss to Kiki Chisholm, and Chisholm with a 1st down. Still fighting for yardage across the 45 and down to the 47-yard line. There's a 10-plus yard play, 14 on that one.
Yeah, they needed it badly, and again, too much cushion on the outside here from the corner. And Ryan Cooper needs to come up and defend that a lot more closely because, again, there's no threat down the field. And you got to understand what the down and distance is and the situation and understand
early in the 4th quarter. It's Tawa trying for the 1st down yardage, and the power at the end of the run got him the exact distance he needed.
I knew that was going to 2. I should have told you where to go.
What a run from Toa Tawa. The physicality there right at the line to gain, getting himself that extra half yard.
Here you go.
And Columbus goes with the run game on 4th and 5, and they convert after not being able to run the football really at all. Good cutback right there. Then that
just got the snap on 3rd and 4. McClendon flushed again. He'll tuck. McClendon falls short of the 1st down. And now 4th down and a decision. You've got a brand new kicker. You're down 4 with 9 to play.
Is that my fault or yours?
Looks like Ted Ginn's going to trot out his brand new kicker, Jonah Dalmas. And he was true earlier today. This one's a bit longer. I believe it's going to be, what is this, 55?
This will be a 55-yard try for Dalmas. His long at Boise State was 56. Hit from 48 earlier today. And that kick is blocked. Ball scooped up down the sideline. Roaming is Gilmore. Gilmore, nice move on the run. Gilmore all the way in for Birmingham.
The 2nd straight week we've seen Birmingham with a giant block field goal. Last week, Dallas had a chance to win the game. The last play of regulation. Here, it's the pressure off the edge. Great jump right here, and he's able to extend. He blocks it and gets the scoop and score. Great job in front, getting some of those blocks. He had a cutback in there, right there on Gunnar Oaks, and then he trots into the end zone. And this Birmingham defense does it themselves. It's been a defensive battle today for both of these teams. And that's the biggest play of the day. It allowed them to go and win it in overtime. And here, the biggest play of the day, that blocked field goal, scooped and scored for a touchdown.
2nd and 10. McClendon a strike inside the 35 with a 1st down to Tay Martin. One of the prettiest throws of the day for McClendon.
Yeah, they hadn't done anything in the passing game. And now all of a sudden you get this little crossing route right here, and McClendon sees it perfectly. They're trying to play man defense in that secondary. And Tay Martin is a great.
These off Winston in the slot left.
Here you go, set. 180.
3rd and 6, they bring pressure. It's picked up. McClendon checks it short. Nice grab, but a better tackle in the middle of the field. And guess who? Stephen Gilmore. What a day he is having for Birmingham.
There he is again. That's a great tackle right there. Produces a 4th down, but Columbus is going to have to go for this one, and it's a shorter yardage. I would think that they would possibly go with Jalen Morton. No, they're going to stay with McClendon on the field here. Todd Haley will go normal offense, trying to get this conversion.
Trips right opens in.
I went to Men's Warehouse for bowling-appropriate clothes that use Chill-Flex, which helps keep me cool under pressure. While my enemies sweat about how they lost the fashion game before they even set foot in Rolling Thunder lanes.
Please roll.
Oh, I'm rolling. Hi, rolling.
The dog you loved growing up probably ate.
It's not much of a spoiler. Rome's going to survive, and from this point on, they're going to be unbeatable. But this is the
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm sorry I got my back turned to wherever, but the pod is going to start making content very intently, deliberately, and more often. We're going to start bringing people in here at the pod. I did one a while back with Max Main. I just ran into him, told him like, yo, I need you. We're going to come back. We're going to start doing conversations, talking at the pod, bringing some awareness, some not just awareness, just some, whoever and whatever situation that is positive, and maybe, whatever. We're gonna get it going at the pod again. I've been very, very, very busy over the last couple of months, and I've been trying to get everything going on top of doing a lot of things for the city of Pontiac, doing a lot of stuff here at the pod, but I'm just here doing some upgrades. And so be looking for me to come in here and do, you guys be looking for me to come here inside of the pod. I'm going to start bringing city leaders inside and outside here. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to be sitting right there, and they're going to be sitting right here. I got the whole thing mapped out how I'm going to get this going. But right now I'm just doing a couple of upgrades to make that possible and make it easier. Because right now at the pod, how I have it is I have it very easy for people to come to the pod, but I don't have it easy for me to do shows myself personally at the pod. Usually I'm just sitting over there in the cockpit. You guys don't see it. It's off camera. I have a whole cockpit where I'm controlling. When people come in here, they can do their recordings, they can do their live stream shows. I have everything laid out for them when people to come, but I don't have it an easy way for me to actually do it. So I spent a lot of time, thought, and effort in rearranging a couple of things, straightening up a couple of wires, so I can come in here and do some talking myself, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, but also still give the community opportunity to come to the pod. If they got something to talk about, something going on, they can come talk for an hour with me at the pod, you know what I'm saying? And, also going to be giving people tips on what they can do and how they can do to go ahead and start their thing that they may want to do, as far as giving people technology tips. If showing people what you already have, if you want to go ahead and create something, how you can do that. So I'm just going to start spending and doing a lot more here at the pod, and I'm thankful. Like I say, that we're going on our 4th year here at the pod. It just don't seem like it's been going on 4 years. It's been 4 years almost going into the pod. We're in the midst of. I just signed my lease to embark on my 3rd year in February. It was February, so we're a couple of months in, going towards the 4th year. Don't even seem like it. So I am happy that my mom got a chance to come down here and check it out once. It ain't like how it was when she came down. It was kind of discombobulated because I had a lot going on, trying to figure it out. Thankful my uncle got a chance to come down here, check it out once. So, you know what I mean? But we moving and grooving, So right now I'm just here at the pod doing some upgrades. I will be talking and telling you guys things that you can use as far as what you need at home. Got little tips I'm going to show you. That little camera right there, I'm going to show you. I'm going to talk to you guys about that. This little camera right here, $100, you can get a good high quality stream. I'm on, I see a lot of people doing podcasts or trying to do podcasts, so I want to help them out as far as, trying to help them out with nobody really told me what to get. I spent a lot of money, time, research. Not saying giving it out for free. but in knowledge, but give you some tips and things that I know that you can get some high quality, because it all come down to the sound. You got to make sure you hit a person and bring guests. So the pod, we got it. Like this camera right here. You guys, I don't know if you can see it right there. This camera right here. This was my first camera ever. Nope, I'm lying. My first camera ever, I gave it to Lauren Nicole. I gave it to her like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. And she was doing her thing, but it's a Nikon 5 or 5100. This right here is my second camera of all time. I got it like a year after I started ever messing around with video. Didn't know what I was doing, but this is the first camera ever that I got. And this is a great shot. It's a Nikon D5300, very still high quality for doing podcasting and stuff like that. So you can use things that you don't need the brand new things. So I'm going to be talking about that and trying to help people out with those types of, things. So I'm just here. I got my technology working at first. I got monitors all on the table for when they come, you can see, like, monitor right here. People, like if the person's sitting right here, and you got the host right there, and usually it's a host right there, so boom, boom, bam, it's a 3-person. You can see right here on this monitor the comments that people are asking or saying, or there's video being pulled up. You're able to see on this monitor everything. And everybody gets a monitor. So this person right here, boom, boom, boom. So we optimized really for 3 people. Optimize mean running all centers, boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. But we can do 4, but I ain't doing no more than 4. I know with the limit in here, I could do 5, quite honestly. I could do 5. But you know what I mean? I like how it's set up. It's set primarily for 3 to 4 people, and this is good enough. I'm happy with that. Pope doing 4. The most I done had do one in here is 5, and that, that's good enough. But really optimized for 3, where everybody can be comfortable, and that's the main thing. But we can do, like I say, 3 to 5. I just have to bring a couple of extra materials, and it will cost you a little bit more if you want to do 5, but we can do it. But everything is optimized in here, man. It's really optimized. It's a vibe, as they say up in here at the pod. But so I'm doing a couple of upgrades, and you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of Sante here at the pod. Not only still doing, or providing services for people that come, because that's the main thing, but also I'm going to be showcasing and helping people, if they need technology needs or questions. And I think that's a great, great way to help. That's the way I know how to help, so that's what I'm going to help. Technology questions for people. I got a buddy that's down there in Mississippi that's from Pontiac, but he does a lot of AI. Me and him are probably going to collab and talk about AI. Or there's DJ Bobo. He's doing a lot of AI and working with AI. I might have to have him come in and sit down at this. I'm sitting right here. He's sitting right there, and we have to sit down and talk about it. And we maybe have to talk about the effects of AI and, what's going on with it and how you can use it in your daily, everyday, life to help you improve what it is that you're doing. So, just letting you know the pod is still here, haven't went anywhere, still helping out and doing the community. Justice, you know what I mean? Right, located at 43700 Woodward Avenue on the cusp of Bloomfield and Pontiac. And just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys for a little bit while I was doing a little bit cleaning. It just took me a minute to get some things together. But it's working now, so. Yeah. Looking at my Gucci, it's about that time, though. It's about that time. So this week is probably going to be thing is, I don't want to leave it like this because I might get a call tomorrow. I got a call today, actually, to do teleprompter work. So there's a lot of different types of work I got a call today to do teleprompter work. That means where if you got a teleprompter, that's another thing that videographer should have, a teleprompter, because you want to keep people on track. But if somebody called me today and said, hey, are you available tomorrow to do, somebody needs to do some work on a teleprompter. I'm like, yeah, I'm available. But the place that called me is called Beverly Productions. They are out of Los Angeles. These jokers still owe me some money, Beverly. So I want to talk about that. Why, you could be doing some work for people and people still owe you money. I was like, hey, unless you send me what you owe me. Now, I did something for them on a political standpoint a couple of years ago. They were supposed to pay me $2,500. They gave me 75% of that. So I had over 17. It really wasn't a bad job. It really, I ain't gonna say I overcharged them, but yo, man, video work costs a lot of money. So they gave me 75% of what it was quoted for them, but they never gave me the other. But I feel like I walked away with a steal anyway. You know what I'm saying? But they still owe me, and they called me today. I'm like, dude, I come do your joint, but y'all still owe me over a year ago. And I need mine. But they called me today to do like some teleprompter work or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, hey, shoot the money. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You owe me money. So it's like, if you send me the deposit, I probably ain't gonna do it because you owe me money. The money that you're gonna give me is the money you owe me. And it's been over a year. So I might not do it. But with that being said, people, I just wanted to test. I see things are working. I had to get things back in order. And yeah. So if y'all can watch, y'all can sit and stay with me while, clean up a little bit. Push the algorithm back up for the pod, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it on the screen. But I will be like still doing my show from home in the lab, but I'm going to start really doing stuff here. You know what I mean? So be looking for me to be here at the pod. So I got these wires y'all don't see. Let me see. So you see I got that camera angle. You see that camera up there? So boom, I got a camera on each four corners of the wall. And there's HDMI wires, not only HDMI wires, but HDMI transmitters. There's HDMI transmitters that are emitting HDMI wirelessly through this room. So I can have different angles at any time in this room giving off HDMI signal. Can do multiple angles and picture in picture. Not only picture in picture, picture in picture, and video sources, websites, and etc. All at once going through one feed. Okay, multiple platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, even LinkedIn if you want that. But Instagram is a little bit different. I do use a cloud-based situation here. And so I'm going to talk and tell people about that and how they can get, if they want to learn. So I'm all about teaching. And that's, I'm in the season of teaching at this point. Wouldn't bought me, so I'm going to show y'all some stuff real quick. Got my little tie-dyes. I got me some shorter got on Amazon. Hey man, Amazon been getting all my little money lately. But no, I needed some shorter cables, XLR cables. XLR cables are very important to hook up your dynamic mics. So this is when I got 2 sets of mics cables here. I'm running like 3 15-foot XLR cables. I got some wireless microphones, but I don't use those unless we got more guests in here than anticipated. But when it's just going to be me and somebody else sitting here, I'm going to use these shorter XLR cables, which are 3 feet. I got just ordered a 5-foot one. I probably won't even need that. Brought my little mixer that I'm going to control everything from. You guys probably can't see it pretty good, but it's called the Zoom PodTrack P4 Next. Phone calls, you can get phone calls, clean audio, everything. So we'll probably talk about that tomorrow. I'll take a picture of it, put a little thing on it, a little caption. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited about what I'm got in store. Let me take this off the screen. Hold on. So I'm excited for what I got going here at the Pod, what's going to be coming up. I'm thankful for this. I wouldn't know what I'd do without it. It's been really a blessing. I've been able to really kind of keep my thing going, you know what I'm saying, for going on 4 years. This has been a blessing, and it's been fun. The people that I've met here, it's been outstanding. The times I've been able just to, allow, like some people held meetings in here. I let them, you know what I mean? They needed a place to hold meetings or a shoot. I've had a DJ come in here and had a shoot, but I probably won't do that too much no more. But yeah, unless it's, cool and tame or whatever, but, So what I need to do next is I don't think I'm going to do it tonight, but I got these tie-dyes that I need to tie up these HDMI cables because I have HDMI cables running around the room. HDMI cables running around the room into a camera that I got right here, which you guys can't see. It's a camera that's right here. I'll switch it. So I got an HDMI cable running to this camera right here. The camera angle that you see right here. So really every corner of this room has camera. Every corner. So we set up. We're going to sit down. Like I say, I'm going to get Max Main back here. I'm going to get Gil. Then a lot of times, I ain't got to have nobody. I'm going to sit here, but I'm going to talk and tell you guys, even if it might be a political or whatever, but it might just be just on some teaching and some things that I know and help the community like I try to do. And then, let people know, about the pod that don't know about it. We have worked with so many different people here. not only political people, sports, religious, medical, uh, military. I mean, just a lot of people been here over the span of years, you know what I mean? And it's been cool. It's been really cool. So, and then the people that had a show. I had this young couple that came here and did a show, boyfriend, girlfriend, young couple in their early 20s. Him and his girlfriend used to come every week, until he got to the point where he could do it on his own. So I taught him and told him, like, yo, bro, like, I don't know if it's counterintuitive, you know what I'm saying, but, to help people and try to get, but I just like, hey, bro, this is, I understand things can get, pricey, whatever, but, yo, this is what you get to be able to get something quality at your crib. So him and his girlfriend actually lived together. I said, get this, this, and that. That way you can do a show anytime you want to. And now if you want to come back and you want to do something with more of an atmosphere, or you got to then come back to the pod. So he has came back a couple times, but I helped him get on his way, because sometimes people just want to talk. You know what I mean? And this is a good environment for that. People could come here. People come here and don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about it. People come here. It's a great atmosphere. I keep it a great atmosphere. I'm very, heavy on that. I tolerate no craziness here. You know what I mean? So it's a super safe, good environment, quiet. You know what I mean? And I do my part to, respect the building that I'm in. I got some good corporate neighbors that's next to me, so I try to be a corporate neighbor to them and be good to them. And I haven't had any problems, situations at all. It's been great. So, with that being said, even though I need to cut those, I'm gonna cut these wires off and I'll zip tie them maybe tomorrow. Might be a long day tomorrow, so maybe if I don't get it to them tomorrow, at least Wednesday I get to them. But now I know what I was trying to do. The upgrade that I was doing will work. So we got some good stuff here. We got some good stuff going on here, and will be. So stay tuned. So we're gonna probably cut. So my little battery done went out. So what I power this whole table by this battery. You guys can't see it. This long battery right here has been a workhorse, but this battery right here powers this whole table. It powers the transmitter. It powers my HDMI splitter that splits the signal into 3 different monitors. It powers the monitors itself. So this battery right here is the hub, and it blends in and it doesn't stick out. You know what I mean? Powers this whole table. So we're going to give him some juice because my monitors just went out while I was talking to you. And also this TV has lights around it, and it's powered by off battery. I'm sorry, not a battery that's off of it. So everything in here is battery powered. It's easier that way. A little inconvenient, but very convenient because there's less wires. You know what I'm saying? There's less wires on the floor. So it's less of a trip hazard. There's less things that people have to walk over while they're in here. So it's convenient for the client, for the people that come visit me. And that's what all that matters. I want to make things as convenient for them. For me, a little bit inconvenient because I always have to charge stuff. But it's not a big deal. All but one of my lights in here is wall powered. So I got one, two, I got like, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 practical lights in here. Practicals are not key lights or your main lights. I got 9, but they're accent lights, and they help illuminate the subjects and do good enough for this room. So I got 9 practical lights, and all 9 of those practicals are battery powered. So it's essential that I keep these charged at all times, in which I do. So basically, this place really consumes not a whole bunch of power. I mean, because not a bunch of electric power, or consuming electricity as far as a bill, as far as power. A lot of things is consumed by battery power, and it's a lot better because we don't have wires in the middle of the flow running everywhere like that. Only wires that we do have, or I do have, is signal wires, as far as HDMI, signal, and audio, which is my cable management is pretty good. And that's really what I'm kind of working on today, was my cable management, because I didn't like the way it was looking really as I'm moving stuff around. So I'm going to tighten up that cable management, and I don't think I'm going to do it tonight, though. I got a burst of energy, but I got to get up tomorrow and do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to let you guys go. I just wanted to do a test, but with you guys having a test, I was able to tell you a little bit about the pod, and which is a good thing. And, be looking for me to probably come on Wednesday or Thursday here, 1 to 2. If not, I will be. It ain't no if not, I will be one of those days. And then one of those other days, I will be going live from the lab at home. We're going to mix it up a little bit, though. Like I said, I'm going to start bringing in some, I'm going to get Brenda Carter to come. She don't know yet, but she coming. Get some people to come on in here and, kick it. Not long, but, long enough, All right, everybody, keep God first, family second, and you third, and in that order you should never be made last, because the last is made first, and I will get with you in a day or two. Peace.